Hello guys and welcome back to my Fate Grand Order Ordeal Call 2 gameplay. Alright, let us continue the main story. Where were we? It's been a while. Okay, section 18. For this is a prison once more. Alright, let's go. Right, in the previous video we got to know Alessandro de Cagliostro's true class. Like, you know, he's a pretender, and what's the deal with him we were able to understand. And then this happened. Alright. Huh? Dantes? You really picked a bad time to show up. Huh? What's that look about? It's hard to say for sure since you're wearing a mask. So I'm probably just imagining things because I doubt you'd actually do this, but... Did you just smirk at what Master said? It certainly seemed that way to me. Kaikyo, what is it? Cagliostro just said that his arch enemy is using these 7 trials to whittle down Master's mind and soul, and that his ultimate goal is to stop humanity's revival. You did, yes? I did. Then Master asked him who his arch enemy is, who brought him to these Tokyo, imposed these trials on him, and killed his family. And in response, he showed up. Oh yeah, true. I guess it kind of matches. So what are we waiting for? Come on, Master. Our altar, Salieri. Now that our sworn enemy is in sight, do you imagine we have time to simply stand around licking our chops? Don't be absurd. Damn. Kaikyo! Come on, follow my lead, open your eyes and take a good look at him. He's standing right before Master and yet he's clearly prepared for battle. That explains it. I was going to congratulate you on overcoming the 4th trial and tell you the final 3 were about to begin. But it seems I underestimated you. Underestimated us? What do you mean? Now, don't be hasty. It's still too soon. I'm not yet the one you must face. This is not where my 7th trial will take place. Right, okay. That being said, the 5th and the 6th trials will take place across the entirety of my prison. In that regard, I commend your spirit, Tarano Kaikyo. I see why you are regarded as hatred incarnate. Yeah? Hush. Don't you talk your way out of this? Kaikyo, he's just saying he's not going to fight us here, I think. I see. I suppose I can understand that. Ignore the rest. How he says it doesn't matter. Getting hung up on his words is just playing into his hands. Yeah, I remember now. This is what you're like, isn't it? You've been lurking behind the scenes, acting all cryptic since we got here. So I'd almost forgot it. But look at you now. You're doing just fine. Back when you were hanging out by Master's feet, you looked like your magical energy was almost gone. What was that all about then? An act? Right. I don't get it. You're the one who called us here, right? Is it like the more trials Fujimaru fails, the more he's, you know, I don't know. And now you're what? Our enemy? Is this a joke? Then it's time to cut the crap. Or don't, and I'll burn you till there's nothing left. Dantes, tell me something. Did you kill them? And why are you dressed like that? Yeah. Right. Hey asshole. I can't deal with you ignoring me. We've got a whole oil and water thing going on between us. But Master, don't you dare ignore Master when he's talking to you. Right. I said answer the questions right now. You hear me? Oh my... Say something, damn it! We're talking about whether you did it or not. Yeah. What? What the hell was that? Don't you yeah us? Who and what were you responding to, huh? Are you trying to piss us off? Since when do you use a sword? For that matter, were you always such a hardcore close-range fighter? That's enough, Alter. You two, Kaikyo, sheath your swords. Master hasn't ordered us to attack, and Dante's there hasn't made any threatening moves towards us. From the sound of it, it's likely he's our enemy. Even so, Master, the decision is yours to make. Thank you. Sorry guys, but stand down for now. Dantes, I need you to be straight with me. You still haven't answered any of my questions. The final moment approaches. 3 trials remain, including mine. They shall therefore be called the final 3. If you wish to conclude your journey and reach Antarctica, then you must attempt them. Both the 5th and the 6th trials will pit you against fire of unparalleled strength. If you do not fight with all your might, the whole of your soul, you will walk away with you will not walk away with your lives. Fight, overcome. I'll be waiting for you at the entrance of despair. He's entered his spirit form. Wait! Okay, it's gone. Right, well, there you go. Literally came and said that, oh yeah, I am going to be the final trial you'll be facing. Right. I don't sense him anywhere nearby. Freaking duh, he just disappeared. There's no way we can go after him in his spirit form, and we still can't sense hide or hair of his magical energy. No, wait, hold on a damn second. Is this actually happening? Did really he just spout a bunch of weird bullshit? And books it in spirit form? I have never fought him seriously before, but I believe he has great promise as a villain. Right. Just when I thought it was the perfect time for him to show himself. What a classy retreat. It was quite the effective taunt. And any army provoked to such a degree would surely be so enraged they would need considered time to regroup. To that, I can only say, well done. I shall have to employ similar tactics the next time I've provoked the Genji. Right. You think he's taunting us? Nah, not a chance. That's not how he operates. I'm pretty sure that was just him being him. Yeah, I think so too. Like, you know. It seems clear his discount is entirely capable of infiltrating a place and escaping on his own. Yes, we just fought a difficult battle, but he was still able to hold his own against you two, each powerful Avengers, and make a perfectly clean getaway. The Edmond Dantes registered at Caldia could never do anything like that, right? Never mind the difference in his appearance or combat style, they don't matter. The important thing to note is his incredible stealth capabilities. He appeared before us in the blink of an eye, and did so without revealing a hint of servant aura or magical energy to alert us. When did he gain that ability, and how? He only used his spirit form when he made his escape. He was quite clearly still in physical form when he appeared. Okay, what's going on with him now? As I said, he's my arch enemy, and the one behind this entire incident. Half his version of Tokyo is his personal garden. That is why he is able to appear seemingly from thin air. Well, in his case, I'm sure he could still do so easily regardless. Seriously? What's so funny, and why the hell are you acting like you're on our side anyway? Because I am. Oh, of course, silly me. What do you want to do with this clown master? You may do with me as you please, wish. I assure you, I am on humanity's side. I'm your ally. But your whole nature is about betrayal, so, you know, I don't think we can be like, alright, sure, hop on board, you know, in that situation. I will follow your orders obediently. If you think me suspicious, you need simply command me to go away. Cagliostro. Yes? If that's true, then what about you being the third trial? Yeah. A lie. Thanks to my infiltration, the third trial is effectively moot. Oh, right. Okay. If I had to guess, I would say that between Boudica and me. Yes, it appears each of you served as half of the trial, and so together counted as completing the third. Okay, I see. I guess that kind of makes sense. Oh, come on, just like that? Yeah, because they were not completely, they didn't become like all terrified. We were able to stop them before that. So I guess each of them counts as half. Right. It's my arch enemy, Edmond Dantes' decision to make, and I dare say Avengers excel at making arbitrary decisions, wouldn't you? Wow. Alright, my apologies, I almost forgot. You're an all Avengers yourselves, aren't you? I should have chosen my words more carefully. You certainly like to talk. On that, I agree. I also cannot help but notice your tendencies to express your opinions as objective facts. I am a cold, calculating man. Well, I'm only half joking. Seriously? That was supposed to be a joke? Right. I only mean that I was able to learn some things while I was pretending to be the third trial. I had a number of chances to interact with both the Queen and Dantes, you see. I suppose that does make sense. Right? I still haven't forgotten what you did with the elements. So I'm going to keep an eye on you for the time being. Oh yeah, right, I forgot. Not forgot, but it kind of slipped my mind. Oh my, how very strict. But under the circumstances, I of course understand your caution. Kaikyo. Understood. I will cut off his head if he tries anything untoward. I'll take it is alright with you? Let's all try to make sure it doesn't come to that. Very well. Seems way too lenient for me, but if that's what you want, fine. In the meantime, I'm still trying to wrap my head around all this. Mind if I try to sort this out? For starters, who the hell is that Dantes anyway? Good question, let's find out. Focus on your feet, yeah? You. Turn your attention to the shadow by your feet. More specifically, you silently plead for the man beyond the shadow to notice you. You implore him to show himself, to answer your questions. You don't even mind if he doesn't speak, as long as you can see him again. What? Why are you staring at your feet all of a sudden? Wait just a damn minute. You don't actually think he's gonna show up again, do you? We just saw him run off in a mask to who knows where. He's not gonna be hanging around your feet. No, I think those two are different. Like the one in the shadow form one is the Edmond Dantes, the Avenger, the OG one. This is like, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, there you go. Maybe that was a different version of him. Huh? Or maybe not. Focus your attention on the shadow at your feet. Hey master, what do you mean different? Like, the thing is, like, the OG Dantes has always helped us. I don't think, like this is the same version as that. Or something, like that. I don't know. Oh, there you go. Yep, this is the OG one. Oh damn, Cagliostro's like... Huh? What? He actually showed up? Yes, I can see that. Now quiet. Oh come on, how can you not be shocked by this? His magical energy is stretched quite thin. The mask count's magical energy was completely hidden. But here it is clearly just running low and is obvious why. First, he used a great deal of magical energy to bring Alter and me here during the fight against Britomart Alter. Second, he's been using his magical energy to enhance the three of us on a constant basis. We've all experienced the light. So does this mean this flimsy Dantes and the masked one we just saw are different people with different spirit origins? Yep. Yes, they are, and assuming this shadow is the Dantes we know at Kalia, the masked one must be newly summoned spirit origin. Maybe not. Oh, what's that supposed to mean? Exactly what he said. Maybe he is, perhaps he is not. But regardless, you seem to have an idea of who he is. Am I wrong, Master? Let me explain. Okay. The Gehenna of your mind. I see. I guess I see. Hang on, give me a sec. I think I've got it, but let me make sure. So you're saying there's been a Dantes hanging out in the recesses of your mind this whole time. Yeah. And it's not the guy we see at Caldia? Right. That must date back to the prison tower incident. Okay, interesting. Alright, okay. According to the records I've seen, Master's mind and soul were trapped for 7 days in a singularity, the coordinates of which were not known. Yeah. That singularity was created by the Count of Monte Cristo at Von Dantes on behalf of the King of Demon Gods. Oh. Is that the time when Master was in REM mode for the whole week? It must have been. In the end, the singularity was resolved and the Count of Monte Cristo opposing Caldia disappeared. Of course, that was a different spirit origin, in essence, an entirely different person than the Edmond Dantes we know at Caldia. However, so that Dantes didn't actually disappear. Right, so I guess it makes sense if you think about it like that, but I never really thought about it like that. So basically, the one that we saw in the prison tower incident or whatever it was, it's been so long that happened. I don't even remember what happened in that event. I've completely forgotten. But something happened, I do remember. So there, the Dantes that we saw, obviously, like all servants, after the event was gone, they disappeared. And the version that we see in Calda is a different one. Spirit, origin. Can we summon the spirit origin of that certain character? It's like every other character that happens like that. For example, Jolter. We met Jolter in Singularity 2, right? But when we were able to officially summon her, was later. And it is a different version than that Jolter. So every servant follows the same pattern. So I guess this is also the same. But here they are saying that apparently that Dantes didn't go out, it stayed in Fujimaru's, in the recesses of his mind, while a different spirit origin Dantes got summoned in Caldia. They're the same person, but they're different. They're the same spirit origin, but they're different. Okay, something like that. But instead, whatever's left of that spirit origin had been inside Master this whole time. Yeah. Since all the way back to the prison tower. That's a long ass time. Exactly. How that event happened, I think it was the first year of FGO, or was it the second year? I don't even remember. And this is the 8th year that's going. That's insane. Is that true? Has he really been with you this whole time? I think so. Yeah. I see. You don't say. So he's just been there 24/7 for years now? I guess he has, yeah. It's he's always been there and not there. It's almost like he only exists in my dreams or something. But doesn't that make him kind of a parasite or something? That's crazy. From what Master has explained, he sounds more akin to an immune system or kind of a filtration device. Yeah. He takes the dregs of the threats, hostility, fear, and other malignant data that accumulate in the depths of Mastermind on his journey to restore humanity. Oh my god, interesting. That's why, I see. So that's the direction they're going. This is why Fujimaru never, he's kind of like a character who just after so many things happening, he still just bounces back up. Because I guess Dantes is always kind of protecting him and reduces them all to ash. Ah, interesting. Okay, I never thought about that. I thought about that. I've mentioned this multiple times that what Fujimaru is going through is crazy, and the fact he doesn't even talk about that or break down completely as a human being, because he's a human being. He's not like a servant or anything. Being a normal human being, the fact that he has gone through so much, and he still goes about normally about his day, it's kind of insane. I guess this answers why that happens. like, you know, to a certain degree, like Dante's just kind of takes all of that and, you know, just burns it down. It's like, you can say, like, it's like a, I wouldn't call it a split personality, but it's more akin to like a, like, it is kind of like a split personality, but, you know, Fujimoto doesn't have a split personality. It's more like how during, you know, in split personality situations, you take your trauma and dump it into another personality to keep yourself safe. It's kind of like that, where Dante's is kind of like a similar thing, but what he does is a bit different, is where he takes the trauma and just burns it and just destroys it so it doesn't affect Fujimaru, I guess. Something like that, I don't know. So basically he incinerates bad stuff. Huh, okay, I get that. But it's still creepy as hell. Oh, and another thing, I'm only hearing about this crap now. Yes, I guess, like, same, kind of. Like, obviously, like, we all knew that Dante's has been there in our head. But I didn't know, like, this is what he has been doing. Like, okay. But it sounds like Amakusa and the other Jun kind of knew about it. Right. And they're both rulers? Yes, is that what's bothering you? Bruh. It's just like, you know, you think you know a guy, you think he's part of your Avenger crew, and then you find out he kept all his crucial stuff from you the whole time. Ah, bastard. You could interpret it that way if you chose, I suppose. Now. It's cute to see you two get so worked up, Alter. There is nothing at all strange about wanting to know your friends' secrets. We're not friends. You can shut that crap down right now. Keep saying that kind of crap and I'll burn you both to the ground. My, how bloodthirsty. I feel as though I'm being lumped in somewhere unfairly there. At any rate, Master, you're saying you think this Dante's may not be the one from Chaldia? Or even a newly summoned version? Right. But the remnants of the man you encountered at the prison tower? Yeah, that is very interesting. I never thought about it like that. Okay. I can't say anything for sure, but I think it's possible. Yeah. I see. Hence the 7 trials. Yeah, that's also a good point. I don't know, something's still not adding up for me. I get what you're saying, Master, but it still sounds like a real mess. Probably because this guy still refuses to say a damn word. Yeah. Seriously, this is kind of freaky how you just showed up without saying anything. So according to Master, it sounds like the you from the prison tower and the you from Chaldia share some of the same memories or something? You from the prison tower, the you from... Okay. You'd be making our lives a lot easier if you just tell us whether that's true. Of course, you're not saying a damn thing, are you? Come on, you can give us a little yes or a no, yeah? So answer me this. Is that masked bastard the one from the prison tower? No, I don't think so. You don't even have to say anything, just like nod or shake your head or something. The shadow did nothing. There was no answer, but just once, ever so slightly. Oh, he nodded his head. Oh wait, he said yes and no. Right. Oh. Well now. He moved. He actually responded. But which was it? Yes or no? He said both. So it's yes and a no. Like both is... Gotcha. So that's how it is, huh? At first I thought he was completely ignoring us like the masked one. But maybe him showing up means he wants to help. If that's true, then I have even gotten more questions for him. If we can ask the right yes or no questions, maybe he can even tell us what the masked count wants and where he... Oh, time's up. Well, never mind. It seems his magic energy was even lower than before. I doubt we'll be able to call on him whenever we like. The records of the prison tower incident I saw at the Chaldia said it lasted for 7 days and had 7 trials. And now we face 7 trials here as well? Why is the masked count doing this? He did say something about them being necessary to reach Antarctica at the end of the journey. Yeah. But Kaldea will never be able to make it there if we cannot raise our Foundation of Humanity rating. So then what could these trials be? Yeah, it's for the Ordeal call. It is the, that's what we are doing. This is not good. Huh? We may have taken a little too long. The trial is over, yes, but there is still no sign of any people or anywhere, which means the trial ground must have been renewed. Forgive me, everyone. I should have been more careful. Please get ready. The next ones are coming. Oh, right. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so this is the. Wait, which number is this? 5th? Was that two trumpets? Yeah. So both are coming at the same time or something? That was fast and rapid succession this time too. Well, guess the lull in the fighting's over now that the leader's revealed himself. Fine with me, bring it on. There's only 3 trials to go now, yeah? So let's get these 2 over and done with. Yeah, so this is 5th and 6th. And obviously Dante's will be the 7th. Odaiga, right. Oh, it's a big one. Alright, let's continue. I'm gonna stop in the middle. And continue next day, but let's continue for now. I still have time. Odaiba. Yurikamo Main Station near the giant Ferris wheel. Under normal circumstances, crowds of people could be expected to be found milling about this landmark overlooking Tokyo Bay, but now there's not a soul to be seen. At least not a living one. Instead, the only thing visible is this enormous shadow of something that has no place in our world. That shadow. Okay, what is this? It's an ominous violet electrical storm, an omen of death. In its fangs, the terror of being attacked in the dead of night. Oh, this is, what's his name? Mission Lobo? Something? I don't know. Bolts of purple lightning crisscrossing the night sky, each strike coalescing until... What the hell is this? This trial emerges. The Death Storm King Theodore... Who? Analyzing these La Bete to give... Right, who the hell is this now? I don't remember any servant like this. Theodoric altar. Okay, we are omen, we are cruelty. We are the 2 shadow storms that have returned from far off lands. Those who yet live look upon us, and no destruction and loss are upon you. You who still bears a heart, listen well. We are the fangs that will end your life. The atmosphere is quivering. No, it's the sheer quantity of high-density magical energy in the air that's causing this. I've got a bad feeling about this. Don't tell me we're going up against another servant with divine spirit level of magical energy. I'm afraid so. The Avengers chosen for the 1st, 5th and 6th trials may not be divine spirits, but each is in a class of their own. Right. And they are truly massive in both size and stature. One wrong move and they will crush you with a single... Oh yeah, both of them are like... Okay, I guess that makes sense. That's why they had 2 names. Okay. So let me ask you this, if I may. How experienced are you all in fighting enormous beasts? Well, we've fought a lot of enormous beasts. Enough. Yeah. How reassuring. Look who it is. Haven't seen that in a while. I guess he can still produce this thing from inside your shadow. I got no idea who he's pulling big moves like this with. Basically no magical energy, but I'll worry about that later. I appreciate the convenience of it, but this does mean we'll be fighting back-to-back battles. Are you up for this, Master? Alright? I'm fine. Let's go. Oh, right, this always leaves me with little motion sickness. And not like you get on a boat or a car either, it's weird. Ugh. Still. Okay, so if we gotta fight something that big, it's nice that we don't have to use up our energy getting here. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us. Indeed, it really is big. It must be at least 10 or so meters long. What is that? Thank you. That is one of the souls that makes up the legendary army of death and the embodiment of storm. Wild Hunt. Okay, I see. I was thinking maybe this is like the Death Storm King. The former king of Ostrogoths, who once departed this world destined to one day return. The man who inspired the legend of Dietrich, the great hero of Bern. Alone he would be a formidable threat, but he's accompanied by a gargantuan mount, the monster who once terrorized all of southern France. La Bête du Gévaudan. I need to check who the hell these things are. Okay. Le Bête du Gévaudan. Beast of Gévaudan was a mysterious, man-eating creature or creatures that terrorized south-central French province of Gévaudan between 1764 and 1767. Responsible for over 100 deaths, the beast was described as a large wolf-like animal with reddish fur, dark stripe on its back, and a long tail. Wait a minute. Great hero, former king of Ostrogoths who departed the world and this Wild Hunt, Death Storm. Wild Hunt, Death Storm. King. Right, nothing's coming. What else is there? King of Ostrogoth. Ostrogoth Germanic people who established powerful kingdom in Italy during 5th and 6th centuries. The Eastern Goth. So Theodoric the Great. Okay, wait a minute. Ostrogoths. King. Theodoric the Great was the most famous and powerful king of Ostrogoths, who founded Ostrogothic kingdom of Italy and reigned over 30 years. Conquered Italy, established a stable, tolerant government from its capital Ravenna, and became prominent ruler in Western Europe after the fall of Rome. Right. Okay. That thing is quite a daunting opponent. What do you mean by that? Are you saying you're familiar with the horse and the rider's combat capabilities? Yeah. Indeed I am. Unbeknownst to history, there was a great beast hunt that once took place in Gévaudan province of France in 1838. It was in essence the great second Bête du Gévaudan incident, and the one who exercised the Bête and its rider was none other than the wicked villain enacting his plans for revenge in the floral city of Paris, the Count of Monte Cristo. Oh, interesting. It was the year 1838. I was in a first-class steam engine carriage somewhere in France. Count, why are we going to Gévaudan? I thought your great plan was already in motion. Is it because of the death you owe Sir Morel? Or is it because... Are you serious, Donatella? What a foolish question. Of course I'm going to help Sir Morel. I am the fire of love and hate. I remember everything that has ever been done to me. I will never forget my grudge, my anger, or my tears, but neither will I forget those who helped me. Yes, sir. Besides, this great beast slaughtered every member of Morcerf's beloved Lieutenant General's investigation unit. I cannot stand by and do nothing while it wipes out all the Lieutenant General's other secret forces. If I did, all my work would come to nothing. No, the only one who has the right to ensnare, deceive, and torment Fernand Morcerf is I, the god of vengeance. So what if this is the same beast from 70 years ago? If it, or anything else, stands in the way of my revenge, then with my own hands I shall simply burn it to ash. Damn. Was that Dante's? What is it, Master? You look like you just saw a ghost or something. I think Dante fought this monster when he was still alive. Right you are. Like me, that is the soul of a creature who was once Monte Cristo's mortal enemy. An altered spirit origin bound to him through the fires of love and hate. But unlike me, it is not on humanity's side. Sadly, its twin souls have become the fifth and the sixth trials. Right. I call it the Avenger of the Wild Hunt. Alright, well, that is fantastic. Oh, he's an archer. What? Alright. Okay, that's interesting. I would have thought it would be... These are Avengers, so... What the hell is this? A great bolt of lightning fell from the storm cloud to become a bird, which then perched atop the giant Ferris wheel and began flapping its enormous wings. What the hell is going on? As you look upon it, it screeches loudly and looks back towards you with clear hostility in its eyes. Did that lightning just transform into a creature? What's more, it's looking at us. Prepare yourself, Master. Assume simple summon stance. Yup, that's a bird alright. Was that all as part of the wild hunt? Okay, so we were fighting these things first. That's why archers. As a very literal embodiment of the storm, that bird is a harbinger of death and despair, an omen of the massive loss of life brought about by war and plague. Having said that, it's clear the time for idle chit-chatter is over. Here it comes! Alright, we have to take out these birds. Okay. Did I just take a... I'm thinking about, should I just take an Avenger with me? Yeah, let's just do that. Right, there you go. Oh, fatal. Oh, it's one. What the hell? Ah, god damn it, man. Should I go back? Like, I could have done it with she goes in, but let me just switch characters. I thought it'll be multiple, like, never mind. Okay, so all I'm gonna do here is just alright, you know what? This is perfect time. to... Where's Koyanskaya? Koyanskaya. There she is. Alright, you know what? Let me bring in Taira as well. Where is she? Oh, she should be up. What am I even doing? Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, that should be. Okay. There we go.
完全なごっこよろしくこのようにゴージャスに失礼踊りなさいイノベーション始めますはい NFS サービスですもちろんお望みのままに燃えないかしらこの服
Okay, let's do...
ええ
What the hell just happened there?
剣は憎悪竜は復讐炎は王鵬差し貫くは何もかも
Wait,
ラグランド
what?
メントデュヘイン
Wait, am I? Oh, he used it before!
飛び跳ねなさいな
Bro, what type of nonsense is this? Oh my god, is he gonna do the same damn thing again?
ぶっ込むわよ
Oh, I feel like he's gonna pull the same thing. Okay, no, he didn't. Alright.
これは憎悪によって磨かれた我が魂の方向ラグロンドメントデュヘイン
Alright, now obviously he's gonna... he's gonna pull some stunt now. I'm pretty sure.
完全配慮よろしくて選択は正しいわご用件は燃え狂いなさいスタート本命こちらです
Alright, he's gonna do something now. Oh, okay, never mind. The battle ended. Yeah. Huh, this bird is quite formidable. I thought it would be no more than a familiar. But it is a monster in its own right. It truly is. That bird is the avatar of lightning itself. It is the wings of thunder, a genuine elemental. Right, an elemental. I take we are not merely dealing with a large demonic beast then? My understanding of elementals is that they are an offshoot of divine spirits. Yeah, is that correct? And as far as I can remember, their strength depends on how old they are. You know, like as far as I can remember from Mahoyo, Bio was an elemental, but what made him so strong was the fact that he was extremely like old as a elemental. Like he was like a very ancient elemental or something, something like that. It is. There are further differences on which the clock tower could elaborate, but for now, that will suffice. At any rate, in Northern America, there's said to be a similar creature known as the Thunderbird, yeah. But the creature you see here is far cry from a true ancestral spirit. The Wild Hunt has twisted its anger and now it is no more than a minion. A powerful one to be sure, but a minion just the same. You sound awfully sure about that. How can you tell? Because I asked the Masked Count a great many questions back when I was pretending to be the third trial. Then why didn't you tell us sooner? Looks like that thing's not gonna wait for us to size it up. Here it comes. Damn. Alright. Well. Ooh. Ah, we're still fighting it. Alright. So. Okay, you know what? Let me just switch this out. Yeah, that's better. Shorter's power is even higher now because my CE is like level 100. And it'll increase her NP damage. Okay, let me switch this out over here. Okay, that'll do. Is he gonna do that? The evade thing again? Yeah, alright, I'm not going to. I'm just going to. Let me check. One turn, okay. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Alright, fine. Alright, let me use this to compensate for Koyanskaya's buff. Alright, I think I can take the first bar out. Let's see. Is it enough? I don't know. It's not enough, but I think Buster will be able to take it out. Come on. Yeah. There you go. Same? Okay. Alright. Man, I hate fighting this stupid bird. I cannot seem to cut through its neck. How irritating. Indeed, this is most vexing. I'm certain we have the necessary strength to defeat it. I'm equally certain we've landed a number of serious blows. Still, I understand where Otter is coming from all too well. All three of us Avengers are supremely ill-suited to aerial combat, and that's a good point. Unfortunately, that means we lack the means to finish this creature off before it can retreat to the skies. We can't spend the whole damn day on one stupid bird. We've got to take this thing down now, especially with the giant horse and rider still waiting for us. I agree, I'd like to defeat it before we run into the Wild Hunt. My thoughts exactly. Alter, Salieri, I've thought of a way to finish this thing off in no time. We are going to use the Ferris wheel. Follow my lead. Oh, that's actually a good idea. If you can climb it. Huh? Oh crap, they're running straight for the Ferris wheel. What is Kagekyo? Ah, now I see. Let's go, Alter. Master, use a Mystic Code to give Alter a boost. The Wings of Thunder does not fly using its wings. It merely uses magical energy to hover and glide. Despite its appearance, it's not actually a bird. However, its predatory instincts are still avian in nature. You don't know that, but I do. The thunder lazily circles the giant Ferris wheel, trailing, lightning, and focusing upon its prey. You alone on the ground, with your 3 guardians all running up to the Ferris wheel. The Wings of Thunder instinctively understands how trivial it will be to pick you off. Without a moment's hesitation, it turns to dive straight at you. Just as it is about to begin its descent, the very moment it stops flapping its wings and tilts its body downwards, oh, there you go. A single arrow of light pierces its wings. The arrow of light then immediately transforms back into the shape of a person you recognize. Oh, okay. There, I've pinned it. Now kill it. I forgot about this. I forgot about Hassan completely. He's been out for, he's not shown himself for quite a while. Understood. Behold my twin katana, Azamaru, as I cut its head clean off. My cut was too shallow. It's up to you now, Alter. You got it. Burn, you stupid bird. Alright. Hey, what's going on here? Alright. Should I do, alright, you know what, let's do another one. So, we're fighting Avenger. Okay, now I guess, is this gonna be... If this is gonna be the Wild Hunt, then I think I should keep my current team. Let's see. Nice job following my lead. I didn't think you could do it. Don't know what you're talking about, but I'm glad you're here, Hassan. I meant what I said, that's all. No matter, I sensed the lightning was about to strike, so I simply acted accordingly. Nothing about that was simple. Hell, did you see Mr. Sal back then? He didn't manage to react. Be that as it may, Alter. What? Damn it, I gotta stop answering to that. Seriously, would you guys stop calling me just Alter already? It's not like I'm the only Alter here. Anyways, more importantly, I think it's time to go after the big guy. Look, he's staring right at us. Alright. So he's still not moving, even after he destroys his elemental? Is he simply that confident in his fighting abilities, or maybe he possesses a defensive noble phantasm? He does indeed. Even now, an invisible storm protects him. The real threat of the spirit origin, though, is its raw power. It doesn't matter, our job's still the same. I'm going to burn his ass to the ground just like I did with that bird. Also, you picked one hell of a time to show up, new kid. Why now? Come on, tell us. What about my aunt? Oh yeah, what happened? She disappeared all of a sudden. What? Is it because of the trial? She disappeared all of a sudden. Huh? Disappeared along with all the neighbors. Right, it's because of the... okay. I didn't see a single person on my way here. We've noticed people in the vicinity disappearing during previous trials, but at this distance? That's quite a surprise. Then it would seem all of Tokyo is our battlefield now. I guess it makes sense. This is like a whole section, like the whole lightning and everything is like encompassing everything. All of Tokyo? Now that's a bold friggin' move. It is fortunate that our forces are all concentrated in one area now. We won't need to fight across the entire city. Our opponent for the 5th and the 6th trials is the Avenger of the Wild Hunt. They are a true monster, a being on par with the divine spirit that can command even elementals as their minions. Nonetheless, retreat is not an option. Our forces are 4 extra servants, an assassin and master simple summons. Our task is to hit that thing with everything we have and defeat it right here in Odaiba. Hell yeah. Of course. Well, aren't you all confident? Fine, I'll give it my best shot. We are Omen, we are Cruelty, we are Wild Hunt Alter, Avenger. You who still bears a heart, listen well. We are the fangs that will end your life. Stand strong against the pressure, alright? That's right, Master of Galdia, that is exactly the right move. What you feel now is the invisible storm I spoke of before. You won't last long in it with an unprotected mind. It floods your head with the unbridled terror of loss and destruction. Its electromagnetic aura torments your nervous system directly. Most people subjected to it either go mad and kill themselves to escape the pain or through their nervous system shuts down before. Huh? You're telling us this storm is that dangerous? Yes, I am. Master, you fall back. We'll handle this. I'm not going anywhere. I can hold out for at least a while. Destruction comes for all. It is inevitable. Loss comes for us all, bringing an end to everything. Fight, kill, transform your inner fury into a sword and stand your ground. Futilely plunge your blade into destruction. Scream and wail at inevitable loss. Or if you wish to see tomorrow, then fight! Goddamn. Right, let's go. Obviously, the first one I'm pretty sure we will not be able to put a scratch on him. It'll be an endurance battle or something, but let's see. Oh my god, that is a crazy. Yo, that looks so cool. Bro. Wait, what did he put? Unable to use normal defense. Immune to incapacitation, mental effects. Increase defense for yourself in critical attacks. Oh wow, that is crazy. Bonus attack will be done after the action? What? Bonus attack? Alright. There's no point in doing that.
燃えないかしらこの服。まあ大体。ご用件は？まあ大体。すべて灰に、すべて塵に、我が憎悪で汝のすべてを狩り尽くす。ラグロンのメンツジュヘイン。不毛ね、まったく。後ろです。
Move NPCs! Oh my god! Oh, this is the extra attack. Bro. Hello? He keeps attacking. Oh my god, what happened? Wait, what just happened there? Fujima was struggling. Oh god, now what? Oh my god, that's what he did. God damn it, man. Are you... Okay, that is crazy. Oh my god, I thought I would... Yeah, I'm not taking out the second HP bar. Yeah, she still took out quite a bit. Oh my god, one guy's gonna die. Oh.
自由にこの恨み忘れません。
God damn. Yeah. Where the hell is Jolter's Buster attack? I'm pretty sure this is the third turn and I still haven't got, or did I get a Buster attack before? I don't think I've gotten a Buster attack still. Like what is this RNG? Is this a joke? When all my Buster is up, this freaking game doesn't give me a Buster card. And now this is the final turn, the Buster will be up, it'll be gone now. Great. And next turn they're gonna slap me with all the Buster cards. Should I slap this on? Let me just wait. Also, okay, I'm gonna keep that for Ida.
燃えないかしらこの服。お任せの。剣は憎悪、竜は復讐、炎は王法。差し貫くは何もかも。ラズロットメント・ギュヘイン。楽しいかしら。
Alright, Jolter's probably gonna die in this turn, unless he just wipes us all out using his Noble Phantasm, or the game ends. Alright. Alright, you know what? I think I should end it here. Yeah, for today. I did like half of this section. Next half I'm going to do in the next video. So, a very interesting thing happened in today's video. We actually got to know what this Dante is. Like there was like, I was going to say like, there had been like a slight misconception I guess in my head. Not really misconception, but like I said, I never really thought about it like that. So basically, the Dantes in the prison tower event or whatever it was called in the very first, or was it the second year of FGO? You know, that event which introduced Edmond Dantes in the game. That Dantes, after leaving, didn't really leave. He has been there in Fujimaru's head. The one that got summoned was obviously a different Dantes from that, but the same Dantes, you know, at the same time. Like, you know, but a different version of Edmond Dantes, which is the one we have had up until now. But the one in Fujimaru's head has always been there. And apparently that Dantes has been acting as a filter for all the traumatic things, all the bad things like that Fujimaru has been facing, and it's like burning it down and completely taking it out. And that's what I said, that this is the reason why Fujimaru, after going through so many crazy things, being a normal human being, he's still able to function properly. I guess it's because a huge part of it is probably thanks to the Dantes in his head, you know, or something like that. I don't know. I think that's what they're implying. Let's wait and see. Let's keep, you know, like playing, and we'll get to know more as to what's going on, what's the secret of Dantes, and like what's happening. Because, you know, Edmond Dantes has always been like a thing which, like, we knew that he was there in Fujimaru's head, but we never really questioned it, or like we never really thought that much about it. They're actually kind of properly explaining it to us, like what has been going on. And I'm sure by the end of Ordeal 2, like everything about Dantes will be clear to us. But anyways, now we are fighting the Avenger of the Wild Hunt, and yeah, let's see what happens. And you know, like after these two trials, obviously Edmond Dantes will be the final trial, and we'll have to deal with him as well. So yeah, let's keep playing and see what happens. So that is it, guys. That was my gameplay for today. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. That is it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll be back again. Like I said, I'm not even sure when I'm going to be back. Like, you know, obviously it won't be that long, but like maybe like 3 or 4 days, or no, maybe before that, probably before that I'll be able to come back and, you know, make another video. I'll try to complete this Ordeal Call 2 before like the new thing come out, like, you know, the Hibichika event that will be coming out in the near future. I'll try to end Ordeal Call 2 before that, and the Olga Mari quest as well. So, you know, like, I think we're like 70% we have done. I think there's like a little bit left after this, like something like that. This is like section 19. I think this has like 26 sections or something like that. Ordeal Call 2. We're almost at the end. So yeah, so that is it. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.